Hi, it's Scott Fuller and Ken Eggleston again from the 500K Success Team with Series 4 in our network marketing presentations. If, by the way, you're interested in learning more about this or possibly joining our team, please get in contact us with the 954-732-2112, successcoaches@aol.com by email, or go to our website at www.500ksuccessteam.com. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Ken Eggleston right now, and he will take us through the private versus public companies.
Scott, hey, it's great to be here again, and hello to everybody that's following our series online. I see that we have a large number of people visiting and following us. And what we're going to get into tonight is really company ownership. This is going to get past just the basic compensation discussion and now get into the ownership or the concept behind the company. And let's kind of pull back that curtain and take a look behind it tonight, Scott. All right, what we're going to recognize right off the bat is you need to understand one thing and one thing clearly. Executive management teams or owners of network marketing or MLM companies truly design compensation plans to do one of two things. First one, they design it to strongly favor the owners, and the reps get a weak compensation plan, and unfortunately, this happens a lot more than you would think of within our industry. The second one would be that the owners of the company actually sat down and decided to create a compensation plan that offered a partnership with the distributor or representatives in the field, creating a true win-win scenario, and that's obviously what you want to look for. First part of the question I'm asked quite often, and we've received a number of emails and inquiries on, is what's the difference public versus private? Which is better and why? And so many different emails we receive says, doesn't it make more sense to be public than it is private? And how I'd answer that is very simply. Inherent to public MLM or network marketing companies is the fiduciary responsibility to financially reward the shareholders first. Remember, not the reps, not the distributors, but the shareholders first in a public company. In order to do that, that means that the compensation payout has to suffer for the field reps. The owners are, of course, large shareholders in these, and the independent distributors are often not shareholders, and they're simply not paid as well as they would be in the vast majority of privately held companies. Many examples of companies in the fields of nutrition and travel that have lower paying compensation because of their design to be inherently owners shareholder leaning on profits can be seen throughout the industry, whether it's, again, nutrition, if it's in travel, if it's in legal. There are those public companies out there, and if you look at their comp plans, you're going to see that they don't pay out as high as the private competitors that they have. Many of these companies, and almost all are, of course, reputable network marketing companies, but their compensation plans are not very lucrative for the average distributor. Again, take a look, compare public versus private. You 9 times out of 10 are going to be better off with a private company for payout. And remember, anybody can go public. Going public isn't a real tough thing to do, but stick with the payout structure and you're going to find private pays more. Your main objective in selecting a desirable network marketing company, is going to be really discovering the opportunities, that the product is going to offer you in the marketplace. You need to find something that you're going to get excited about. If you're not excited about the product, then it doesn't matter really anything else. So public, private, compensation plan, XYZ, none of this stuff is going to come into play if you can't get excited about it. So my number one priority, find a product you can get excited about and then start looking down the steps right from there. Make sure as well that the company requires a minimum 50-50 split between the office or the corporate office, the owners and the shareholders, if it is public, and the field. If it's below a 50-50 split, and believe me, there's some companies out there only paying 36% out to the reps, run the other way. But you want to look for a 50-50 split minimum of the gross profits between owners and independent distributors. That should be your bottom line. If the company says that it does have a 50% ratio or 50-50 split ratio with the field reps and corporate, ask them to be more specific. I've heard companies say that, hey, we pay out 75% of everything we bring in back to the field, but they don't talk about the breakage factors that they have worked into the compensation plans. So verify, verify, verify. Do not take their word on it. Look it up. Check to make sure that their statements are accurate once they've given them to you. To start with, look to see if there's any breakage, as I just mentioned, in the compensation plan. If there is, and if it's significant breakage, I strongly doubt it's going to be a 50-50 split. Usually the reps are going to lose out at a much lower percentage. The next item that you want to look for within the compensation plan is going to be that the owners set up numerous income streams for the representatives to be able to build money in or bring money in from the compensation plan. To start off with, what's the bonus for selling the standard enrollment product relative to its cost? If you're selling a $500 travel package, if you're selling a $600 nutritional package, if there's a $500 sale, what percentage of that sale is going to you? Is it $50? Is it $100? Make sure it's a reasonable, decent amount, because in the early stages of your network marketing process of building your business, that front end bonus is going to be what you're surviving on most of the time. What type of fast start bonus program does the pay plan have in it? Does the pay plan have a strong front end and back end to it? Or is it simply a matching bonus system with some nice front end cash? If you're a builder or planning on becoming one, you need to look for a lifestyle monthly bonus amount. This can be anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 and even as high as sometimes $7,000 a month just on lifestyle, which can go towards car, house, medical benefits, and this is for upper leadership positions. Look for it. Very, very important item, since it can be as high as, again, $30,000 to $60,000 a year. I wanted to repeat that because a lot of people say, what is this lifestyle bonus? Progressive companies are now including car, home, and other factors. And again, it's going to be $30,000 to $60,000 on top of your general income you're bringing in. Don't skip this process. And if you don't see it, ask the company why they haven't developed it. How strong is residual income is going to be a major factor that you need. Back end of the pay plan, what's it look like? What's your percentage? Are you getting 22% on the back end payout off of the autoships, or is it as high as 60% or 65%? Remember that the back end of any compensation plan is the most critical of anything. Truly, if you are truly interested in attaining long-term financial freedom, the front end is not going to be your greatest concern. It will be the back end. The front end is the icing on the cake. Don't get distracted by quick front end cash or promises of big bonuses, because most of the time they're designed to basically flash money at you so you don't pay attention to the back end. And if you're not paying attention to the back end, you're going to be a hamster on a wheel running all the time, having to worry about sponsoring. The idea is to build this for a short period of time in your life and have a long-term residual income.
Thanks again, Ken, for that information. If anyone is interested in contacting us, please go to the website listed below and fill out the online form, and we will get in contact with you and walk you through more information. And if you'd like to give us a call right away, you can reach us at 954-732-2112. Email us at successcoaches@aol.com, or take a look at our website again at www.500ksuccessteam.com. Thank you.